Hello, and welcome to the Azure Sellers webinar. I'm your host, Shazad Ali. I'm working as VP of Solutions Architecture here at Aviatrix. In this session, we will discuss how you can reduce complexity and improve application performance for your existing and new customers with Aviatrix Secure Cloud Networking software solutions. We will discuss techniques and solutions that will help increase Azure Consume Revenue, ACR, for customers' business critical applications such as SAP S/4HANA, and others. Aviatrix has been helping Microsoft Azure enterprise customers for a very long time. We are the leader in providing secure cloud networking with our enterprise-grade single and multi-cloud networking software. The Aviatrix software provides resiliency and embedded security with cost optimization. Due to our innovative and cutting-edge technology, we have received a lot of awards and recognition, such as Gartner's School Vendor and Cloud Market Leader from Futurian Award, to name few. If you hear the market pundits and analysts, everyone praises and talks about Aviatrix. For example, Gartner says that as organizations add new applications and scale existing into the public cloud, the shortcoming of the native cloud provider becomes more apparent. So organizations looking for advanced networking functionalities should shortlist Aviatrix. Here you can see a lot of large enterprise customers across the globe are using Aviatrix software solutions to make sure they are modernizing the cloud networking with the superior application performance and visibility. And you can see these customers, these enterprises are present in all different verticals. Aviatrix and Microsoft partnership goes a long way. We have been Microsoft partners since 2015. Our software is available in Microsoft Azure Marketplace, and customers and enterprises can deploy this solution as metered BYOL or as a private offer. There are a number of design patterns and integrations available to make sure Azure customers are getting the best performance, agility, and security when they're deploying their business critical workloads in Azure. There are a number of wins and public references available for you to take a look at. Now, if you look at today's cloud operating model, it requires advanced cloud services and infrastructure. You will see there are different leaders in different categories. In the networking and security software space, Aviatrix is a clear leader, providing the advanced networking and embedded security services not only on Azure, but also on other public clouds. And this solution is also connected to the on-premise resources such as data centers, branches, colo-locations such as Equinix, to make sure that customers are not only getting the benefits inside Azure cloud, but also when they're connecting to these hybrid locations and also to the SaaS applications. The cloud networking is fundamentally different and complex. This is coming from our enterprise customers when they're trying to adopt cloud and cloud technologies. Majority of these customers are coming from the on-premise networking background, where they have well understood networking and security architecture. They have advanced networking and traffic engineering capabilities. But when they come to the cloud side, oftentimes they're dealing with the virtual networking, which is NVA based. And that could be complex for them to build because cloud is definitely very new to them. They are difficult or expensive to manage and operate. So what they tell us is that these cloud networking services are limited in terms of providing the networking and the operational capabilities that they were used to. Now, this is exactly why Aviatrix was formed, to provide this bridge or to solve these challenges for the enterprises by providing the secure cloud networking software. Our software provides a consistent architecture in Azure, in single region, multiple region, which can also extend to other public cloud providers or to the on-premise locations. So in essence, what the advantage they are getting is the resiliency, they're getting the embedded securities. The security is actually part of the network architecture or the data plane. The software is fully automated to provide the agility that they need. Or they can lower their cloud spend with our software, Aviatrix product capabilities. Now, if you look at the secure cloud networking, it's about providing the networking inside the cloud with our distributed data plane with embedded security for mission critical applications. If you look at the secure cloud backbone solution we have, it's about the simplicity of building and securing your cloud backbone inside Azure. So the backbone is high performance encrypted backbone that connects the on-premise resources with either IPsec VPN running on public side or using the express route circuits. It's the highly available architecture with dynamic routing and traffic steering capabilities that can connect to your existing workload in a brownfield situation or in a greenfield situation as well. The secure cloud edge extends the cloud operating model to the edge location. So it provides the high performance encrypted links between your cloud and the on-premise location by providing the cloud edge as a virtual form factor or as a hardware appliance sitting on the on-premise locations. Distributed cloud firewall is the innovative technology. It provides a centralized dynamic policy which simplifies the management of this cloud firewall. The policy model makes sure that this firewall looks like a giant firewall, but the enforcement is done at the distributed locations in the VNets or on-premise edge locations to make sure your traffic is protected close to the source of the traffic. Then we have the secure cloud networking operations, which actually provides the agile deployment model via Terraform, so it can easily connect to your CI/CD pipeline. And what it does in essence is reduces your mean time to resolution when a problem happens by providing the advanced troubleshooting and operational capabilities directly built inside the data fabric. So when to position Aviatrix? What are the key pain points to look out for? Like I said, this is a very comprehensive platform being used by a lot of enterprises. The first thing is about making your customers' life simple by providing a secure cloud networking with enhanced visibility. Then we have customers using our platform to solve the security issues or security challenges when they're connecting their on-premise data center or colocation to the Azure cloud services. So customer want express route circuit to be end-to-end encrypted with IPsec technology. But unfortunately, if they're not using Aviatrix technology, they're only limited to 1.25 GB. So with our patented technology, we are providing the line rate encryption for those express route circuits. When customers are deploying applications in Azure, they need to connect to internet. Typically, customers would be using a NAT service, but the NAT itself is not a security service or it's not a firewall. With Aviatrix Secure Egress is full visibility and advanced NAT capabilities to those customers so that their internet egress traffic is protected. If a customer is operating in a multi-cloud situation, Aviatrix is the default choice for those type of scenarios because we are providing a consistent multi-cloud networking with a single dashboard for operations. Overlapping IP is another challenge that we solve for a lot of enterprise customers because if you have a merger situation or if you're connecting a partner, highly likely you will run into the overlapping IP scenario. And then we have been supporting our customers to make sure that their business critical applications are secure when they are deployed in Azure. So if your customers are looking for one of those challenges or a solution for one of those challenges, please do talk to us. So what are the benefits to the Azure seller? So the first is we are providing a simplified Azure experience for those customers because for a lot of customers, cloud itself is very new. Even for customers who are running in Azure for a long time, and if they're scaling, they will see the challenge of managing this entire networking infrastructure very difficult. So we are accelerating the customer onboarding. Once you have that, the growth comes by default with it. So the advantage is obviously increase ACR. So as your customers are more familiar with the Azure services, if they're comfortable, if they feel like it's easy to consume, obviously they are going to increase the Azure services. They're going to increase the consumption of those services, which will automatically turn into ACR increase. So the solution is co-sell ready. It is available in marketplace. Like I said, you can use or deploy this in a metered fashion, or we can also create private offer based on the customer unique requirements. So let me quickly take you to the demo section. So when you log into the Aviatrix Copilot, which is our monitoring, troubleshooting, and management product, you will see a dashboard providing complete visibility into your single cloud or multi-cloud resources deployed across the globe. These resources are also sliced and diced based on region, based on type, and the size. The topology view gives you in-depth information about how these resources are connected inside Azure or to other clouds or to on-premise locations. For example, if you look at Azure side right now, when I click on this Azure instance, I can see all the metadata available as part of this instance. But not only that, I can click on tool section and I can do the diagnostic directly from this UI. When these resources are deployed in Azure or other cloud, they can clearly see how these resources are being utilized, their instance size, and if there are any packet drops or latencies issues with those resources. There are a number of security features embedded directly into the platform, into the solutions, and one of them is network segmentation. So network segmentation allows our customers to segment their workloads based on different criteria. For example, if you have prod, dev, or test environment, you can easily segment these with our software solution. And not only you can segment, but you can easily visualize and see who is connected to what. We have anomaly detection built into the product. So if there is any anomaly or if there is any deviation from the normal behavior of the network, you will be notified automatically. The distributed cloud firewall is a powerful concept, an innovative idea that we came out with, where the firewall is actually part of your fabric. So you're not sending your traffic to a third-party next-generation firewall as a choke point, but the firewall itself is deployed next to the application. And as soon as the traffic is left from the instance or from the virtual machine, it is being inspected by our layer 7 firewall. So when customers are deploying their applications in Azure, they are worried about the security of those applications because these workloads and applications, they are talking to internet in some cases, or in some cases, those are public facing applications. So the traffic is coming inbound towards those applications. So it's very important to provide the threat detection and also threat prevention as part of the software platform. And this is exactly what we have done here. So this threat prevention is built into the software platform. So what you see here is actually some live threats being originated from internet towards those applications. And the beauty is that with the policy-based model that we have, the zero trust model that we have, we are not only detecting the threat and telling you where those threats are coming from, but with the policy, we can also automatically block these threats for you. When the traffic is going out towards the internet, the egress traffic, we are providing you a deeper level of visibility into what's happening to the traffic that is going out, what kind of domain these applications are trying to target. So you can see exactly if there is any anomaly, any malicious activity happening, you can easily see it from this view here. And not only you view it, but since our gateways are also layer 7 firewalls, you can create the policy to block the traffic. So in a lot of cases, customers, they create the zero trust policy to block everything and they allow only specific applications to go out. So the flow IQ is about providing deeper level of visibility into the flows happening in and out of your Azure network. So it could be east-west traffic, north-south traffic, ingress traffic, egress traffic. We give you complete visibility into the flows happening in the network. We're also creating different trends for you so you can see exactly how the usage look like. And if there is anomaly somewhere, we will automatically notify you as well. Geolocation is very powerful because it actually tells you where these flows are happening and what are the hotspots for those flows. And it actually tells you which countries your flows are going towards or coming from. You can also look at the individual record and go deeper into the flow analytics. Moving on, I mentioned about the notification. So you can create notifications based on different criteria. It could be performance, it could be a flow statistic. So you can send those notifications or alerts to email or webhook systems. Application IQ is about troubleshooting a problem between two different applications or two different systems. So in this case, I have an application deployed in Azure, which is trying to connect to the application in AWS. So if I run the App IQ here, what you see is basically the output like this, where I'll show you the source and destination for this traffic, cutting all the noise, all the elements, but just showing you exactly how these packet from here to there, from source to destination can reach. And then in between all the paths that are available for this traffic flow with the latency information. So if you go down, you will see the performance of those gateways. So if someone is complaining about the slowness in the application, or if there is a problem somewhere, you can easily identify if it is a network performance related issue, if there is a packet drop happening somewhere, or if it is some latency type issue that you might be encountering. And then also all the flow data specific to that particular source and destination flow that you want to see. And then we go deeper into the route table information. We'll show you the security groups, the NSGs, the ACLs, and we'll tell you exactly this problem might happen. So here you can see exactly there is a problem somewhere here on the security group or NSG side, which is causing this problem. The last but not the least is the cost intelligence. So cost is extremely important. Cost optimization is very important for our customers. So we can give you an overview of how these different cost centers are utilizing your resources. So if you are MSP or service provider, or if you are a central ID providing services to various line of businesses, you can easily show back and charge back the cost to them. You can create different cost centers. You can see their utilization in last 7 days, previous month, or other historic data. And you can also see the cost from the shared resource perspective. So let's say if you are the central IT who have deployed the express route circuit, and there are 10 different line of businesses utilizing that express route circuit, now you can see the utilization based on per LOB, and then you can accordingly show back or charge them the cost associated with it. Okay, so let's talk about some of the frequently asked questions or customer objections. So the first is that Aviatrix is not a SD-WAN solution. Aviatrix is a born in the cloud modern networking solution provider, providing advanced networking and security for your business critical workload. We do partner with a lot of SD-WAN vendors, and we have design patterns available. So yes, we can support those type of connectivity requirements, but in essence, we are not the SD-WAN solution provider. Aviatrix is not just another orchestration tool. So we have a proper centralized control plane, the management plane. Our automation plane is 100% API and Terraform driven. And we also have the distributed data plane and other features like distributed cloud firewall as part of this solution. So it's not just an orchestration tool. Do we compete with Azure vWAN or virtual WAN? So the answer is no, we do not compete with vWAN. Aviatrix Cloud Network Backbone works with Azure vWAN, providing an additional level of visibility and traffic control required between Azure and hybrid environments. Additionally, for multi-cloud customers looking to expand or migrate into Azure, Aviatrix is the solution. Aviatrix is not a SaaS provider or SaaS offering, so we do not ship or send your data or your customers' data to a third-party location. Everything stays within Azure subscription. So when we deploy our control plane and the data plane and the gateways, they actually stays or as a virtual machine inside the Azure subscription, which really helps with the ACR. Also, the MSP or central IT team, they can actually leverage Aviatrix software to offer cloud networking as a service to their end customers. So again, it's a very powerful concept. Also, Aviatrix is not a cloud exchange. It's a software networking overlay solution that connects the cloud, region, and data centers, including the exchanges and colo locations such as Equinix, Megaports, and others. Aviatrix platform is also helping a lot of enterprise customers and MSPs who are deploying SAP workloads in the cloud. With the help of Aviatrix software, customers are maximizing their application uptime and minimizing project cost. There are a number of use cases and challenges that we have solved for those enterprise customers and MSPs. Entity data, for example, is using Aviatrix software platform to provide SAP as a service to its client. You can see those design patterns in the YouTube link I have provided down below. There are a number of case studies and public reference customers. I'm not going to go into the details of each one of them, but Heineken, for example, is using Aviatrix to simplify their SAP migration. Then we have Aegon using our platform to provide a secure cloud networking and a backbone to help Aegon make more money. Adobe is using our software to provide a dynamic and repeatable architecture that obviously does not exist outside of Aviatrix framework. ISG Hotel and Resorts are using our software to provide an scalable and end-to-end encrypted connectivity from hotel properties to cloud service provider, which is actually helping them to simplify their day-to operations, visibility, and troubleshooting. Then we have Raytheon Technology. They have also increased and improved their security posture and have provided the cloud agility for the workloads. Then we have Assurant using our platform to provide a global cloud networking backbone, providing visibility, control, and monitoring dashboard. For PACCAR, the main use case is the secure cloud backbone. So I will leave these slides for you as a reference. So recap, when to position Aviatrix, the key points to look out for. The first is to provide when customers are looking for a simplified cloud networking and security solution. And then when customers are looking to encrypt their express route circuit with the line rate performance, we have the patented technology. When customers are sending their traffic towards the internet and they're trying to protect the egress traffic with the advanced NAT and firewalling capabilities, we have a solution for those customers. If your customer is looking for a multi-cloud solution, Aviatrix is actually providing a consistent multi-cloud networking design and architecture with single dashboard for operations. We're solving a lot of customers the overlapping IP problem when they're connecting to other partner location or if they have a merger or acquisition scenario. Last but not the least is securing the business critical applications such as SAP S/4HANA. How to engage with Aviatrix? There could be a number of different scenarios where some customers might be coming to you asking to use Aviatrix in Azure. There could be a scenario where customer is already using Aviatrix in a different CSP and now they're looking to extend into Azure. Or maybe customer has a specific pain point and they're talking to you to solve that pain point. In all those scenarios, you can reach out to us via partners@aviatrix.com. You can connect with us and start the conversation. We also have training and enablement program for our customers, partners, and prospects. We have over 20,000 people already certified globally. With that, thanks a lot for staying with us. Please do reach out to us. Send us an email at partners@aviatrix.com if you want to connect or if you have a lead.